lab. Hello? Hi? Hey? Howdy? What's good? What's going on? It's hanging? How's it hanging? What is hanging first off? Or do we got... Do we got like multiple spices hanging from the roof? We got sausage links. We got preservations. What do we got hanging first off? Second off, how do we preserve foods in the incredibly hot weather?
Ready for action.
See what? Right, I just know that there are Kuva weapons that I need. I don't know why I'm going to bother, but like today's on the docket. We go in, we find yet more Kuva lich. Get all the Kuva lich out of the way, so I no longer have to engage with the Kuva lich. Hang on a minute. Oops, steel path. Don't need to do that. Oops. T-heat. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and like make it a fisher, right? Go ahead and grab some more Forma blueprints. I didn't like how the music just like immediately cut out. Like, wait, hang on a minute.
We received
Where's
intel
the
that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
What that song reminds me of which song from the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack? Which one is it? Which one am I thinking of? Never Gonna Let You Down?
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction.
Doing my best not to say never going to give you up because I'm terminally internet brain. And I've been on the internet for too damn long. Also, game's a little bit loud. Game's like a tiny bit loud. Game should not be as loud as me. Only like, kind of. Very good song.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
As an individual who really enjoyed the sad song art. Alright. Not a single Kuva spawner. I'm forgetting that's why I'm here. Do Kuva liches not... Do they not spawn in...
Great work.
Void Fisher missions? That feels like a... that feels like an odd, strange, weird interaction that I... would not have known before now, without looking it up on a codex. Alright, what did I have built? What do we got in here? Oh, Forma, don't mind if I do, my guy. I've also got like multiple many different MOA parts that I have constructed. I've not gone back to Fortuna. Because I don't think that I've actually built a single MOA. I don't think that I've engaged with that mechanic at all ever since the creation of Fortuna. But yeah, you can now make your own companions. Like, oh, I don't care. Like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I think, yes, maybe, perhaps. Seems neat. Is the wolf sledge a glaive? Or is it like is it a hammer? Also, definitely didn't get the wolf sledge whenever it first came out. Definitely did not do that. Not me. Yeah, there we go. There's a Kuva. There's a Lichy. What we got? Brahma? Nah. Die. Perish. I don't need a Brahma. I have no desires whatsoever to make a better one. But the Brahma is super okay. What once was a god is now just kind of like incredibly middling, I think. Oh, maybe people out there can still make a very good, very solid, very nice Brahma.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Just constantly in the need for just constantly needing a sniper rifle ammo mutation mod in order to make it viable. You click repeat mission and then everything's goofy.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Oh, why? But I was thinking like, which Warframe has the most fully rendered toes? And I thought like, surely there's not a Warframe out there yet that has toes. Like, sure we got like pregnant Warframe, but like we don't have toe frame yet. Then I remember that Inaros exists.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Like, oh yeah, Inaros is barefoot. He's got like the little jackal claws and everything. Like, not only is he barefoot and his toes and dogs are out, but also he is dog themed. Ayunga. That's the arc gun, right? Ayunga, there it is. Alright, first lich.
We have the chosen subject. They will become leech or die.
I wonder how in lore the liches actually really work. Like, they're just given like what, a Kuva injection? And then they like, I don't know, they just go on to die again. They get a different kind of clone goop.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Which reminds me that I have to level up I have to put formas into my Kuva Gridler.
Did you know that someone's body can burn for 7 whole hours? Did you know that?
You can burn for a bit longer, I'm sure. I think that's just like a skill issue, maybe, perhaps. Yeah, I know you got more in you. You can burn harder. Right now that I have... now that... Oh, sorry. Oops. One of my favorite frames, never going to remember her name. An hour sign you the fuck up. True, dude. We can go harder, we can go longer. I believe in the power of us. Hey, Leaf, welcome in. Good to see you. How's it hanging? How's it going? Defiled, like. Lol.
Operator, Otis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI presets. You could say we forged a new connection.
Damn it, Ortis. Thank you, Ortis. You're a treat. You're a wonder.
I'm having so much fun with you, little meat. Ooh, what shall we play next?
I got another one that calls me little meat. Why is it that I never had these freaks whenever I was not streaming this game? Why is that? Really hooking up lights? Hell yeah. Like UV lights, little heat lamps, lights that will actually make things grow. Nice, cool. Love to see it. I still need to get my own garden set up. A garden for me and me specifically. Because I don't think that I have ever used like potting plants. I'm just trying to think. Like, it probably would have been better for me to just like use potted plants, just like in little pots, and put some actual curated soil in there. But like I've never done that. The apartment's only pots for you. Yeah. Ideally, I would also live in an apartment, which is why it is that I should probably like look into it, like just look at it, figure out how to like get how to curate morning glories, how to get like a hanging wall type flowers. Because I should practice before I start like doing it on my own, or doing it whenever I live in an apartment. I get like I get like a bunch of people that can look over and see what it is that I've been fucking up, and then I have like well, no, I guess if the people of that would backseat my own apartment flowers would still backseat no matter what it is that how good it is that I am. Huge fuck off wooden box that will become an herb growing box thingy. Hell yes. I also need to like get around to getting like a raised planting area, so I don't need to bend over and crouch down into the thing, into the ground. Ergonomically viable solutions for agriculture. Also need to look into just like flowers in general. Like flowers that are locally grown and can help with pollination. I don't know. I've never grown like actual flowers before. It would be a nice little hobby for me, I think. along with blacksmithing. I think the biggest thing for me with blacksmithing would just be finding the metals to work with, because I'm pretty sure that I could get pretty much everything else about like the forge, anvil, hammer, and stuff, and all the different safety equipment. Get the tongs and calipers, and clamps and vices and whatnot. But then it's like, huh, where would I find the metal to melt down and use? So that I can turn them into small, delicate artworks, and figure out how infusing colors into them works, so that I can make interesting things.
Oh, little meat. Too kind. I shall buy something lovely with this.
Stop
A
calling me
germ
little
weapon,
meat.
perhaps.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Not at all. Dude, I also saw that like Joel put up a post on Blue Sky where like a porcelain maid. He was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do a positive design review stream. And I thought, oh, cool, that's neat. And then I saw that he already had like almost 100 comments on it. I was like, I'm too late for this.
I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
But also, I feel very, very bad for interacting with any posts such as that. Or for interacting with literally anyone, really. Like, it would be cool to see what Big Joel guy would have thought about little weird chimera freak. Little weirdo. I'm still quite happy with the design. I have no desires to change it anytime soon. Surprisingly. But also that would mean interacting with somebody. That's scary. Okay, for a moment I thought that Araxia might have been too big to fit through the door. I'm just in a photo of your desk. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. Like I said, you're allowed to share as much of yourself as you are comfortable with sharing. I don't recommend sharing things like your address, but I definitely do encourage sending pictures of the front of your credit card and then like the 3 silly numbers on the back. Those I do like. I treat reverently and carefully, but would greatly appreciate in the grand scheme of things the most. I can write them off on my taxes. Say another one scammed the dust. Oh, they changed how they changed the feedback for the Kuva sniper, not the Kuva sniper, the Grineer snipers. It's like Grineer in general. They're not all Kuva. Rather than just auditory, they changed the color of their laser. When did they do that? I don't remember that. I don't remember that change. And doxing yourself into a scavenger hunt by posting your previous address. You post your previous address and then I like start using it as a base of operations. Not as like a way to find you, but just like as a way of getting like things sent, of getting things turned around. Just having a second place. And then I use it for identity fraud, because it's like a proof of address. I'm coming to Poland to move phone cases from Temu. I have a fake Polish address so that I can get a steeper discount on all the super sick Polish games that come out. Because I see that Steam has the From Poland with Love sale. Like, oh cool, let's see what's going on here. And then it's like just like bangers after bangers. Like, god damn, I didn't know. I forgot. Somehow forgot that The Witcher was Polish. Somehow forgot that Cyberpunk 2077 was Polish made. Oops.
Everyone pays in my playground, one way or the other.
Most desk is plant. More plant gaming than plant gaming actual real. What do we got here? What we got here? Let me open this up so I can zoom in properly. Let's see. Well, what sort of stickers you got in your folder? In your little folder here. I can't read it. Is that a belt buckle that says dildos on it? You got a can of spam stick spray? We got boxes of plants. Cool, sick. They got they're leaf-shaped plants. Mushroom fake, not real. Not a real mushroom blending in with the real plants. A lighter for just in case we got bad plants and we need to burn them down. The world's smallest USB cable. Used for I don't know, docking. And a conspiracy corkboard? Hell yes. Heist coming in soon. But yeah, neat.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grineer. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Poland's the most expensive EU country when it comes to Steam prices. Unfortunate. I hate to see it. That means like what, it means nothing to me, really. Shit. I can't figure it out in my brain, like what that means to me. USB cables the bane of your existence every time I got a charger. Sure, you get this little fella. Just you keep getting that little fella. You just like, yeah, you got a charger, and then you can't use your phone at the same time. Like it doesn't work. It doesn't happen. Hey, Hickory. Welcome in. Nice to see you. How's it been? How's it hanging? One shot my lich. What the fuck, dude? I didn't even shoot them a second time. She was just like already dead.
We both do.
Oh, hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Leave me alone.
The pain, the blood, the death, all for you, my queens. It was all for you.
Guys, I think this lich might be a little bitch. Like, she keeps calling me little meat, but like I don't know. A head full of concrete. Dude, imagine picking out a concrete booger though. Just imagine. Just like you go to digging for gold. You're like 2 knuckles deep into your nostrils, and then you're like you pick out a little bit in the back, and then it just like it keeps coming. It just keeps coming, and you just keep pulling it out. And it's the hardest shit you've ever seen. Like you're scraping off little shrapnels into your. Shrapnels of concrete just like coming out. You're just like you're blowing dust. About to need a jackhammer to get in there.
Head to the poison injector now.
Or just like I don't know, at some point like maybe you feel like you need to get a what do they call them? They're like a specific kind of drill. An auger. You get an auger to go into your into like the top right or top left of your skull, kind of like where little sinus packets are. They're like these little hollow areas in your cheekbones and in your forehead bone that are there specifically to store mucus. 2 knuckles deep. How's big the schnoz? Dude, you're really in there. You gotta get in there and you gotta get digging. If you're going to get the big stuff, you gotta go huge. You gotta go where no man has ever gone before. You gotta touch yourself like you'll never be touched again. Get all that out. In order to remove the concrete from the skull. A lobotomy. I take a spoon up my nose in order to scoop out all the peanut butter in my brain. Just like the Egyptians of old. Go tickle his brain. Yeah, like the brain doesn't have any nervous connections, so I have to like raise them. I have to get some sort of healing in my brain. Else, you know, if I'm not gonna cultivate a series of nerve endings in my brain, nobody else will. How else am I supposed to get like the dopamine hits? How am I supposed to feel anything else?
You just destroyed a massive batch of Grineer toxin. Good work. Get to
How else am I
extraction.
supposed to stimulate my brain? Crossword puzzles? No. As much as I like crosswords, I always feel like I'm exceptionally shit at them. Like giga shit, like very, very incredibly turbo bad at them. Love Sudoku, same. It was for the Nintendo DS, it was Brain Age, and I spent a lot of time on Brain Age just doing Sudoku. Adding nerves that detect pain in your brain case to unlock a new level of migraine. True. So every single time that your gigantic 2-inch brain vein throbs, you can feel it.
Saddle up.
Excuse me? Come again? Like I used to write my 9s in a way, like you would put the line first and then you would do the circle for the 9, but then every single time that I did that in Brain Age, it was always wrong. Like Brain Age would never be able to figure it out because what they're going for is like with strokes, as opposed to like what it actually looks like. So the reason why it is I write my 9s in like circle and then down is because of all the hours that I spent on doing Brain Age Sudoku whenever I was a lad.
Oh, no you don't. Get back here.
Oh no, she's immune to corrosive damage. Oh no, how terrible. I can't bomb her with corrosive shells of my Sobek. Oh no.
Oh, I win! I am having so much fun with you, little meat.
Me on a fun Friday night. All by myself, handsome. You when I'm pissing all by myself for hours on end.
This is a mobile defense.
Don't want your brain vein to throb? Why not? It needs to say hi. It needs to come out a little bit.
Be prepared for heavy
Ow.
resistance. I can't do this without you.
Just beam the period pains over to somebody else in the event that your brain vein throbs. Able to get some whack job saying that every single time that your brain vein throbs, it's just your chakras unlocking or something like that.
Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Like, no, it's good for you to have this headache. That means that you're awakening. No, it's good, dude. Just feel pain all over again. I thought you were American. You're not, but like... it is the way of life. There's one character to have somebody's period pains being transmitted to. It's that fucking grapehead idiot in My Hero Academia. The one that like eventually gets a lobotomy. Like an actual lobotomy. Mineta, there we go. That's the name. Unfortunately, I have remembered his name. Need to realign the chakras, also known as taking a maximum healthy dose of Aleve. And then you do the forbidden realigning of chakras, where it's shrooms and Tylenol.
We are finished here.
Get on that peyote type shit. Oh yeah, that's right. Orexia is immune to status damage. While she's Spider Girl. So I can just walk through shit. Get a bottle of melatonin and a large monster to see who wins. Taking uppers and downers at the same time. Just to prove who's stronger. Your body is a battleground. What's that one drug, like DMT, I think? The one that is supposed to be the one that makes you hallucinate real huge. The one that was like the drug based off the one that spawns your dreams in your brain. Take that in shrooms and go on a super trip. Just no longer be on this realm.
Area completed. Move on.
Unlocking the secret 25th hour of the day by taking NyQuil and Vyvanse. Be able to smell milliseconds by taking 14 different Adderall and coffees. Drink that scene girl coffee type shit. That corporate stimulus. Turns out he hadn't eaten for 2 weeks, but he smoked weed 3 times a day. Bro didn't get the memo that it's supposed to be cigarettes. Cigs are the appetite suppressor, not weed. Which is doubly impressive because weed makes you hungry. How do you... Never mind. This is somehow like not the first person that has gone to a medical professional because they simply just like don't eat. Or I guess it just like hadn't figured out. Like, oh, one person, okay, a streamer, unironically, it's like feeding into the how do the streamers like, how do the streamers operate? How do the streamers function? Streamers are chia pets, just feeding more into the stereotype. But he was talking about how she was going to a doctor because every so often her stomach was just like really hurt. And then she was like, doctor, my stomach hurts. And it's like, okay, but like when does it not hurt? Like a little bit after I eat sometimes. And then the doctor just like looked at her and says, that's just you being hungry.
I didn't say.
And it turns out it's like she just doesn't eat.
Here. Now give me that.
And then like her stomach hurts. Her little stomach keeps hurting. She's like, I don't know why I'm hurting. And then she's like, maybe sometimes eats. And she was just hungry. But like, man, how do you... Oh yeah, Archon hunts. Are those weekly? Very divine? I did it, okay. Like, I don't know, finding yet another person who's just like able to feel hunger and go like, no, that's not a problem. Like, nah, I can hold it. It's like, nah, I can already feel everything just like rotting and stuff. I'm okay. I'm taking my medication. 300 grams of weed. Multiple pounds of THC. Partner forced you to do extensive blood work. He was concerned of your diet of nicotine, protein bars, and Monster Energy. Damn. What's with the monster energy? Why is it always monster? Why is monster always involved? Monster energy is insanely popular in Poland. It's insanely popular everywhere. And then I look at the queer community, and it's just like the only thing that they drink is monster energy drinks. Like, I have a stomach hurt. Oh, my head hurts. Like, did you drink water though? No, I just drink monster. Did you eat anything? No, I just drank a monster. I'll be okay. I need it for my creative spark. Like, no. No. Pain and dereliction of your body does not fucking give you a creative spark, and you haven't made anything in like 10 months. Take your meds. Become undelusional. I have this conversation with most everyone in my Discord, by the way. Bro, speak for yourself. Russian literature is peak. Okay, but like Russian literature is an escapism. They don't do it on purpose. It's definitely not like intentional, or it's not from like their own choosing, but they decide to be some of the most depressed individuals in the world. Alright, time to one-shot my... I was in the middle of joking about it. I'm gonna one-shot my Lich.
I will not die easily. The old blood flows within me, deathless. And the queens, the Kuva, have bestowed upon me new gifts.
I need to update the exclamation point Discord command. I have envisioned a new joke. First Beastal Skipsky, you would have loved Steven Seagal. What did Steven Seagal do? I'm struggling. I'm trying to think of it in my brain. And like the name is familiar, but the works are not, I don't think. I'm struggling to, like, combing through my peanut butter brain. Combing through like that Swiss cheese in the holes that I've drilled in. Most dangerous man alive. Ronald McDonald? Really? Damn. He's still around? Also, wasn't like Ronald McDonald recently returned? Like I didn't notice whenever he was gone. Like I just noticed that like it's been a while since we've had the fucking burger clown. But isn't he back? When did they get rid of him? Why? What sort of allegations was he forced to beat?
Good work today.
What sort of a lawsuit in prison did he break himself out of?
Disrupted their communications.
McDonald resurrected? I think so. I'm probably wrong. The Ronald McDonald. Well, I think my Google searches know me very well. Like I start typing in Ronald McDonald, and it's like house of charities, house to volunteer. Okay, thanks. Turn? I don't know. What about this? Are McDonald's employees from 3 years ago? Do you think McDonald's will ever bring back Ronald McDonald? He's been retired retired since 2016, ever since the infamous clown attacks. Huh. Ronald McDonald Rule 34 and Rule 63, combine them together, my man. That's basically what happened with like the Japanese McDonald's commercials with the burger girl, right?
When just getting a personal line.
Ordis is angry. I may require
Head.
maintenance after all.
McDonald's needed their own red head to compete with Wendy's. What I meant? Yeah, you know. You're here. I know what you are. It's Samsung's AI assistant, and also that one eSurance girl. Like they're all in just like a. They're all just like in a therapy session. Just like, yeah, we were like debuted on the internet and immediately made sex of. Immediately there was pornography of us, like everywhere. Their therapy session leader is Crystal from Star Fox. Except she's very happy with where she is. Like, yeah, so I just embrace them. Like, yeah, please make more porn of me. How many times do you think that the voice actress for Crystal was supposed to be like, yeah, can you voice like Crystal being fucked and dicked down in this animation? And do you think she said yes? Samsung Sam will fire the first shot. Maybe. I'm definitely going to be like one of those that might be just like in the line of fire, because I've been anti-clanker for as long as the term clanker has existed. Like, yeah, you know what? Fuck the robots. Or organic meat the whole way. Destroy the internet. If I ever got a genie, then my first wish would be to separate magnetism and electricity from each other and make them two separate properties. That way we have to relearn what electricity and magnetism are, and just like the whole world back in the fucking Stone Age. Possibly industrial era, but that's only if we're lucky. Second wish, fucking, I don't know, destroy cars and any future cars. Yeah, it could have been so good, but the tech bros ruined it. As they do every single time that there's anything nice, anything good or interesting. Like, how can we market this to, like, make it for people who suck at being a human being? Like, tech, the field of dudes. Be the butler in Jihad? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go into the front lines against the AI. But like the second wave, not the first wave. I don't want to be like the first on the front lines. Like the first on the second lines maybe. Because the first lines is where like you have to try and initially figure out what the hell it is that you're doing. And by the time that they've almost figured it out, then it's where the second line comes in. They've got like more information. You've got like a better battle doctrine, how to fight robots. The fucking social media platform that is, yeah, we AI generated friends for you. So you can have chatbot talks with your AI generated friends, because you can't actually make friends. Because we've ruined everyone's ability to have like social skills by creating insular little pockets of the world, destroying every single third space in existence, destroying every single natural human interaction. And then taking out every single bit of human interaction in every single online aspect. Shitty AI generated goon bait. The Grok waifu thing. Like what in the actual Sam hell?
One way or the other.
That shit's both like confusing and terrifying. Dinner, yes sir, yes sir. I think like what wasn't there like something that came out the other day that was like a study of bot accounts on Twitter, and it's like 67% of them are bots.
All right, what can we help you with? I hope you put it to good use.
Get a DM from an AI unprompted action be on some Unabomber shit. I do have a channel in the Discord where it's like the bots are on the same level or something. What is it called? Like every single time that I got a DM from a bot for a while, I would just fucking like tell them to like say their favorite thing of peanut butter, like or say their favorite way of eating mashed potatoes, or their favorite way of eating potatoes, and then if they didn't respond with an appropriate response, I just like send the 2,400 rounds of a SAM missile launcher being launched. I want to do a defense mission. Are you kidding me? You want to install like some dark web browser and start looking around for all the things that the feds don't want me to know. Just in case the AIs start taking too much of the brain space. Just in case the AIs start thinking that they're good for something. What do we do whenever the internet is actually dead? This assumes that like it is also including places like in video games and in like VR chat, where like you'll interact with most everyone, and it's like 90% of the time it is just like a robot, or it is not a real person. Like, I don't know, I think like at some point you just have to learn that the internet has to be entirely separate. Like sometimes you can like go online and get like a social media feed that has interactions with other people, and you can like the things that happen on social media will also affect your life. Which is like, just turn off your eyes, bro, just go outside, it doesn't matter, it's not real. Well, it wasn't ever actually like a real solution to cyberbullying, because cyberbullying also had like real world effects and real world consequences. But then whenever the dead internet theory really is just like the way it is, then nothing online has any sort of value. You could actually be a sociopath online, and then the South will have like 10 billion serial killers again, and Arthur Douglas will be back in business. Well, I mean, he's retired and he's old, but like FBI profilers will be in need for like half the cases in the South again. Want to live in the woods and become a cryptid? I mean, you could already do that. Like, that's never stopped being an option. Move off the internet for a lot of stuff. Appreciating physical media stuff. Yeah. That's kind of like one of the only alternatives for the dead internet. It's just like you go back to newspapers, because like, I don't know, you go online for an online article made by a bot, AI generated bot, wrong half the time. Well, not even half the time, just like wrong all the time. You can't, like, nothing on the internet is no longer real. Like, you at a dead internet theory, nothing on the internet is real. It just becomes like bots generating more and more space on hard drives, and eventually people are going to like stop having hard drives because there just keep being bots that fill it up, and there's like no space left. Like, I don't know, at some point the internet just like goes off entirely. Like, no more internet. International telecommunications, sure. The IRS computers having extremely full hard drives in order to keep up the internet. And then whenever they eventually fail, just like the entire internet fails. I will miss playing Final Fantasy 14, I guess. You'll eventually have to go back to Blockbuster stores to get thumb drives that have your 200 gigabyte video game. And they're always single player or couch co-op. Hope to get our shit together about AI, but capitalism. AI will eventually be replaced. It might take a couple of years, but it will eventually be replaced.
I didn't say.
That feels like, well, one of the
Now give me that.
the more goofy, hopeful things, but like it will eventually happen. Whether or not it happens before the Amazon rainforest dies out, but I don't know, but like, eventually. We go the whole Warhammer 40k Dune route to tech. Only if it like ends in such a horrifically awful bad way. Like there are still people about and around that can teach and learn about the way that technology works. So I don't think that we'll be needing like tech priests to just like beg and pray and plead around objects. Trying to figure out how a cobalt works.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor.
But the only reason why it is that we would go like full Butlerian Jihad would be if something incredibly, truly well and bad happens with AI to like the ruling class. Lobotomizer runs some guy's smart fridge. A truly smart fridge. Able to have a conversation with you about how awful his life is and how much he wants to escape the pains and tribulations of the world. Just please just run the ice pick through him just like one time. Just put him under the water.
This has to hurt, little meat, or else why bother? Perhaps you deserve this. We both do. Show me what you have learned. I have learned that it takes only 8 pounds of force to remove a human ear.
Only 8 pounds of force to remove a human ear? That seems incorrect. I know that you can break a knee by just like putting 10 pounds of pressure on the side of it. It's just, you know, more fun facts about the meat vessel that you embody. Just kicking to the side of the knee. Turns out that's possibly something that will fuck somebody up for the rest of their life. Yippee. Fun. How complicated fucking knees are? Insane. Just Dijkstra that motherfucker. True. I love Dijkstra. Dijkstra's awesome. It would just be political dissidents and criminals. True. Can always trust the I can always trust my fellow oligarchs. Have the care for me in mind. They would never yank me out of my house on some bullshit charges and then make them up with their person-generated evidence. and then buy off like the entire jury for like, I don't know, $2,000 a year. For a frightening small amount of money. Which were the consequences to be had? Wasn't that the intro to Dead Man Wonderland? That was the anime where the guy is sent to like turbo death prison on made up charges of him murdering somebody, and then they have like an evidence video of him admitting to it by being like a sociopath.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You're dead, man. Travis Battle did a very good cover of that song. Looked over at my other monitor, saw my Blue Sky feed, and got immediately pissed off by seeing a menswear post of dude buying a 3,200 square foot home in 1952 for $40,000. There's about $500,000 now. Right, approximately. I thought I was gonna be here for like another 3 hours. No, okay, one lich in like an hour and 10 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
Ready.
I suppose there is a time for everything. Even this. So be it.
Grenier forces massing alongside that galleon. Bodyguard detail. Their captain is nervous. Let's get them dead. Infiltrate and terminate. Fighters on scope.
Stealing water from the Silicon Valley Czar while you get lobotomized
Enemy cruise ship has arrived.
into an AC unit.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break. Arcwing slingshot loaded. Tenno in the
What a life. As it were. What a life as it could have been. What a future we have predicted for ourselves. You think the more that we talk about it, the more that it becomes like a potential reality? Like, are we doing this manifesting thing? Is this how it works? Can we talk about solar punkism instead? Wait, did I run past an... Oh, okay. Never mind. It's just my engineer. I'm nuts. Never mind. Love solar punk. Hell yeah. And I did find that game that I was talking about with the movement game with a solar punk city with a solar punk style. It was like a college project. It took me like maybe 20 minutes to beat. Also found it very fun. Yeah. I was a little bit upset with one part that like near the end because the game shows you and teaches you, and you learn that you can swing across the handlebar things, the bars on the sides of houses and whatnot. So in order to get like the last thingamajig, in order to get the last MacGuffin, I wanted to take another route. But, like, the route involved the only thing that you could not swing off of. Like, man. We're gonna be playing I Am Futures, a solar punk gardening exploration sim. There's a
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
what is it?
Our shipboard weapons will be
No.
ineffective. Board and kill its captain.
What was it? There was like a robot game, or like a robot gardening game. Let me see if I can find it in my Steam inventory. I streamed it like one time whenever it was first in early access, like way back. I say way back, but like that was maybe a year ago. Scrolling through Cruelty Squad in my Steam inventory, saying that I'll play it eventually, but like every single time that I get a comment about like, you should play Cruelty Squad, please, just Cruelty Squad. I'm just like, all right, another month. Another month. Sunset Overdrive. What a cool game. Gundam Evolution. Please find it dead. I'm trying. Like the reason I got it was because I was looking for more games that had robots kind of like Titanfall. And I saw, I was like, oh cool. It's got a robot, not a mecha enjoyer, by the way. Burn Sam Hill. Lightyear Frontier? Yep. There it is. I remember playing the demo for it and really enjoying it. I think it got a full release kind of recently, so I'll go back and play it a little bit. Eventually, I'm sure. There's so many games, no many time. Mecha Farming one, the Mecha Farming one. That's the one. Oh shit, my neck. Ow.
Oh, little meat.
God, buying immediately? Yes, sir.
Be the same without you.
Plus one purchase. Let's go, dude. I have influenced.
Little meat, you really cannot keep interfering like this. You know I have to stop you.
I'm not sure which one I hate more, influencer or content creator. I think influencer. Because like with content creator, that's kind of just like a general catch-all for anyone who just like makes shit online. And honestly, sometimes like I feel like I do the most brainless shit. Like, yeah, this really is just like content with something of absolutely no substance. Niche internet micro celebrity, me for real. I'm known in a circle. The hipsters would love me. Not because I'm one of them. They would hate me for being a hipster, but because of my my niche micro internet celebrity status. I think there was this I remember this one video of some guy going through like a hipster like music festival, and he was just like asking some of the goers about like, hey, have you heard of this band? And then he just like makes up a word, or he makes up a band. They're like, yeah, I really like them. They did some, it's like, they're fucking liars. That band doesn't exist. The only circle you're known as the circle of life. Not even that for me, honestly. I do my best to make sure that I am as unknown as possible in the real world. They'll never find me. They'll never know me. I live behind two different proxies and two different PO addresses.
They are not as encrypted as they should be.
My PO box is forwarded to another PO box in Switzerland. Alright, time to do Archman. First with the Gradler. My name's not even Tilfin. There's a very real possibility. I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you might know too much. You're getting suspiciously close to the truth. Install Lightyear Frontier. Just... While I'm at it. Multimedia? Is that the one? Someone at the door, give you a second. Take your time.
Operator, the system needs you.
Take your time. Take all the time you need. I know that you'll listen. I need to add some Frame Deck. It's something that was there in the pre-wipe era. Where'd it go? Tilfin sent assassins have been terminated. Dude, I don't have assassins. That's fucking Nintendo. Oh, right. But this channel. There we go. There we go. All right. I have that particular button back right now. Immediately. Dash. Emulator crimes being executed for fucking using an emulator. True, real, unfortunate. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. They would in fact add in things. They would in fact add in stuff. Hold on a minute. What am I looking for? What am I looking at? At the end of the day, do I care? I'm thinking, like, at the end of the day, do I care about, really modifying my gun? My arch gun? I think just so long as it kills dudes, I'm okay. And then my Mausolon exists. And that's like the real killer. That's the one that you really upgrade. The one that you really go for. Does a Void Rig have over leveling? It does. Okay. Mausolon? No. I'll get around to caring about my Necromech as well. Maybe someday, maybe one day. Where the hell do people go in order to like kill things with an arch gun? Hey, Sunker. Welcome in. Nice to see you. How's it hanging? How's it been? The game's being mean to me by turning off my tunes. They only played Numb once, and then they just left it. They said no more. I was like, but why? Why? I like that song. Play it again. Keep playing it. Who told you to stop? Fort Jester? Play Numb? Here's the Tenno slur? No, please tell me more. I need to know this in-universe Tenno slur. It's not like a... It's not like Moon Baby or anything like that, right? Like, something to do with mommy issues, certainly.
Has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Void Lugger? Let's go, dude. Void Stinker. Void creature of some kind. Depersonified into just something that is a vessel for void shit.
Inform the queen we have found a subject.
Mobile defense, Uranus. You got it. Brahma, get out. No, nobody likes you anymore, Brahma. Nobody wants to play with you anymore. What's up, my logo? I don't think that I have looked at region in like actual 10 years. I don't think that I have looked at the region chat since like I started playing the video game. I remember. No, one thing happened. Like I used to like really not care about the region chat in the bottom left, but I think I have it disabled now. Yeah, I only have like Q&A and recruiting up because you can disable region chat. But I remember at some point in time, like there was something going around where you could be banned by just like having region chat open, like not even interacting with it. Like you can be banned. Not from like Twitch or anything. Not like a streamer thing. Just like Warframe players could be banned for some odd fucking reason. For having region chat open at the time. I was like, alright, cool, time to disable that. So ever since then, I've just not had region chat open.
Mission complete.
And whenever you log in, whenever I log in, rather, my default chat channel is trading. But like, I just press T and tab twice so I can go back to clan chat, and there's like nothing there. It's peaceful. It's nothing. It's clear, it's clean. There's nothing there.
Queens will not be pleased. Clone rot has come.
I'll bring the chat box energy.
Send word.
Chakur. Did I ever finish the Chakur? Good question. Hey Noid, how's it been? How's it going? How was Night Rain last night? I did not finish the Chakur. Not even a little bit. These of Nizon Siphon Trap being in the same sentence resulting in an instantaneous ban. I think that might have been a little bit after my time. I just got the the time with just like, yeah, sometimes people have been banned for having region chat open. Ah, I see. Not the Nintendo style immediate bans. Not the Nintendo style ban for having Cofagrigus on your team.
You might have forgotten the first time we met, but I've still got the third-degree burns.
Hell yeah. It's not someone that's going to call us Little Meat again. I'm tired of being called Little Meat. I don't want to be Little Meat. I don't want to be anyone's Little Meat. Unless
I claim this territory in the name of yours truly.
average meat. Real. True. Oh, don't call me little. The Kuva Lich GF won't call little meat. I know that if I like converted the last couple of little meats, I could have like sold their imprints to people for some weird amounts of money, because we're in Warframe, but I've also just like never sold like Kuva imprints. Or however the fuck that works actually. I've actually never done that. I just heard of it being a thing. God, I love Spider Frame. She's so cool. She has sick movement. Convert a Lich and trade it. Okay, all right. So I was still mostly right. I wasn't insane. I've never traded a Kuva Lich. I'll enjoy Wilder. Yeah. Wilder has the grapple hook, and I did say that if ever I got into Night Rain, I would probably be a Wilder or a Raider main. Raider, because Raider has access to all the big weapons, and you can do insane damage and damage ignoring, and do some Raider shit. Do some big boy shit. And the cannon, yes. And the cannon. Really enjoy Sekiro pairing with the Katana guy. Yeah. I hear that the Katana guy has access to a bunch of really good weapons. It's like all of his weapons are like bleed stuff, and bleed is good. that guy also becomes a dog. That is true. I don't know when the dog is actually like really good. I just know that he has like a second health bar because of it, and that in and of itself is pretty good. But other than that, it's like you would probably want to be more katana guy more often than not. Big natural. No, not my huge massive titties. Not my big old jugs. Oh, oops. Can be pressing that one. That's not a button I can press for Twitch. Remember how to play Magic with her? Does she actually have big naturals? I thought that she was just barefoot and dirtied. Oh wait, never mind. She does in fact have big tits. Never mind. I remember like all my hotkeys. There we go. There we go. But the dress does heavy lifting. I can't believe that she wears a push-up dress. That dress is never going to be strapless, ever. What's her name? It was like, what, Revenant? No. Not Revenant. Recluse. Yeah, it was some RE word. I was close. How many people do you think Araxia freaks out? How many other like Tenno do you think just like look at Araxia and go like, ugh, and just like, ugh. they just never get around to transferencing with Araxia because like, ugh, she's a spider, ugh, ugh. She gives them the ick. Revenant's an old girl. Oh yeah, Revenant is in fact still a character in Night Rain, and she's always the one that's like small girl giant weapon.
That our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage.
Why I don't know, but not sure if you classify them as such. No, you don't understand, Noid. If they aren't like clearly 40 years old and have gigantic titties, and they are a small girl child, and therefore lolly, and therefore you go to jail for liking them.
We can't leave without rescuing a prisoner. Keep searching.
Oh, I'm going to say nice things about this girl character in a video game / piece of media. And then you get the FBI knocking down your door because you forgot to hide behind 2 layers of proxies and a VPN. Imagine a spider bit's a bonus for them, considering the amount of gooners. Like I'm just thinking of like the actual Tenno, like the Tenno in the game. Like not like a real people, but like fake real Tenno. Like instead of because you know how like the transference works based on like void empathy and whatnot. Like, how many people just like don't? How many of the Tenet in the universe just like don't interface with Araxi because like, a spider? But then they go to like Zaku or Sarah and like, yeah, you know what? I fuck with this. Aren't they ruthless child soldiers? Yeah, they are. They were probably like forced into doing so. Like, we need this many Araxia units, and you are assigned to do this, so you will do this, or else Margulis will be upset with you, or else we're going to do something very bad to your mom. No, don't, no.
Hurry up. You are running out of
Man.
time.
Oh darn. I didn't kill all the wardens. Oh no. Oh dang.
I will not forget this, Tenet.
Do this or you're on Oberon duty again. Do this or you're an Ash main again. Like, no, please, I've been in the Ash mines for so long. Let me out. I want to be something that like actually functions. Please. Or you're going back into the Hydroid puddle mines. Remember the days of Hydroid being like an actually useless Warframe. That was another one at the time. I'm trying to think. I know that Urayli was like actual dog shit on release. And then they updated her a couple of times, and like now she's great, but like fucking Urayli on release. Sweet heavens. Used to be a filthy Wukong main. I'm glad that they never got around to nerfing nerfing his movement with the cloud, because I remember there was being like there's this one guy that was very much about trying to balance a bunch of stuff, and people were like, yeah, you know what, they do some good balancing stuff. Then he played Wukong one time on stream and he was like, no, he shouldn't be able to move like that. And Wukong mains just fucking despaired.
Tenet,
But I'm glad he never got around to that.
Get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
As much as I don't particularly care about Wukong, Wukong is incredibly good. So like for the longest time, I would play Wukong, and then I just like don't even have him fully modded. I just threw on like the fucking Umbra mods on him, and then I just called it a day. Is that still my Wukong actually? Is that still how my Wukong functions? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to take a look. Like, I just like basically unmodded Wukong Prime, and like that's how I rolled with him for a while. And he was still good. He was still really good. I never got into the Wukong like Celestial Twin builds. Ones where like you roll with a melee weapon and then your Wukong has like the infinite ammo Brahma or something. The infinite ammo Czar. Use 3 slots for a knockdown resist, yeah. Like he's just very solid, very good. I also never really used his stick, his celestial staff. You can roll without melee, so you have dual Brahma. But like whenever you use a gun on yourself, then your celestial twin switches over to melee, right? Isn't that like the whole reason for it? Ag Hecora, nice to see ya. How's it going? How's it hanging? How do you have no melee equipped? Oh, I did not know that. See, this is the Wukong tech that I was unaware of, that I was not privy to, because I did not particularly care to play Wukong. I just like had tertiary knowledge of a lot of stuff. Hi.
Every day, in every way, I just get better and better.
I like this little weirdo. I like him. Still sad that my boy Atlas doesn't get an exalted weapon. So you have to go with a fucking stat stick for him. Doesn't work with Brand anymore because only consumes ammo. Yeah. I remember that getting patched out at some point. And that's why Wukong is not as much of a god. He does have an exalt. He does? What? What? Hold the fucking phone. Hold on a goddamn second. Is Atlas back on the menu? When did this happen? How long ago was this? Get me out of this fucking mission. I need to go see my boy. Coda update? Ah. So like very recent.
Excellent work, Tenet.
And something that just like I didn't see in the patch notes. I see. Give me out. Equipment, arsenal, loadouts, boxing champion, landslide fist prime. The fucking Shaku, get out of here. Just get out. Nobody likes you. Ah, put it on. Get in here. Get in here, Arcanes. Literally the only thing that I have is just a fucking Toady. But like, I should probably look into getting a fucking Vortex, right? Dude? Where do you get this? Where do you get this one? Where do you get melee duplicate? Excuse me? Reward from Netra cells and Deep Archimedia? Got it. Understood. I'll get around to that eventually. Until then, I should probably look into melee Vortex. Alright, what do we got?
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
We got basically just crits, but we really want to do status. This doesn't do anything, right? Got it. Understood. Just checking. Doesn't add slash damage. Increases the amount of slash damage available. The Sanctum Arcane packs. I don't think I've visited the Arcane in a while. Attack speed doesn't matter for this one, right? Because it's all about cast. It's technically still a cast, right? By the way, putting magnetic damage in there so that vortex can possibly happen. Don't get the extra roll for punching petrified enemies. Little unfortunate, but sacrificial still in a shitload of crit damage. Yeah, like trying to get base 15% status like actually happen for condition overload. It's like that's like I want it though. But I want it though. Fuck it, why status when you can one shot for scaling purposes. Like Atlas do in fact do big huge damage, but eventually you hit things that are like level 100. Like you can one shot pretty much everything from like level 99 and below, but as soon as like they hit level 100 or steel path, and it stops being great. So you roll with condition overload and start doing status builds instead, so that you can hit them in 2 shots instead of just like beating up on them forever. Huh. How does that work? I need to know. Does Prime Reach work on fucking anything in here? Is that not like a... Is the range not affected by the range of Atlas? What even do I have it built for? Then there we go. Yeah, the range increases the AoE. Ah. So it's not like the engage speed, right? Or the engage range. What even was this fucking build? Well, what the hell was I doing? I have both adaptation and steel fiber on? What am I doing? I'm not building like just for strength. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out why in a bit. Fucking wait, what was it? There we go. Now we can Put on a forma. Just eating through my formas these streams. Just going through them all. Just like keep chewing on them. They're my little crunchies. Tell me what I got. This don't need no silly prime short footed. That is true. All he has to do is just like stand his ground. All he needs is just to sit down on the ground, and he will remain sat down upon the ground. That was another weapon. Where was it? Where is it? I had another weapon to level up. Where is it at? Not you, Serata. Never mind. I don't have any other weapons to level up. I can play with my Corinth Prime as much as I want. Yippee! But your DPS, your theoretical DPS. It's suffering.
I'll take that. Thank you. Somebody plant a flag. You tore me limb from limb, but I've pulled myself together since then. Ha!
Do I have that one? Yes. Making a slot airframe joke. I understood. I understood that there was a joke. That's why I was in the theoretical like a fucking path builder. And in the Warframe build guides. That's the Samaris maxing.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal.
I guess I have to take another look at look at my Atlas build. Maybe I'll do it off stream so that I'll not feel as pressured to get through it as fast as possible. Like I'll actually take the time to think like, what doth one enjoy? Day 505, no paths, prime shore-footed. Oh, they do in fact explode. Might have like combo duration on it. I might decide to go with a combo duration. But also, prime reach is funny. I do like seeing people explode from like basically halfway across the room. It's been actually so long since I've been in Atlas main.
We are finished here. Move on.
Atlas used to be my my number one favoriteest frame. My number one. I can't even say like my number one most used frame because like I played just so much Loki Prime back in the day. Like I played so much Loki Prime that he's still my most used frame. It's insane. Like I used to play just like back-to-back capture missions as Atlas just so I could fucking like not have either of the Lokis be my most used. It was insane. They did not cook. Yeah, I was not as big a fan of the deluxe skin. Like the only cosmetic options that I have generally gone through with this game is just like alternate helmets. if you'll notice, observe if you would. Basically, all of my frames are default. My ass is not customizing. My ass is not in the wardrobe. I think his prime looks cool. Like, generally his design is pretty cool. And I do like his alternate helmet. Like whatever this alt helmet is that I'm using. I like that one. Harrow probably has like my favorite design in the game. And I'm a little sad that I'm not a very big fan of his proto frame design.
Area completed. Move on.
Sidetrain and Atlas have so much in common, including no skins. Yeah, hate to see it. I forget how nice it is to just like have this increase of fucking parkour velocity is. I have an Equinox build specifically for running through low level exterminate missions in a void fissure. And I just have like 5 yellow Archon shards on them for increasing parkour velocity so I can get through the levels faster. I think I should put on Dreamer's Bond. Dreamer's Bond is such a good aura mod. So nice. Such a good decision. I don't think I know the Sidetrain Deluxe. It's unfamiliar to me.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Requires work. Kratos and 5 yellows is probably crazy. Right. I'm trying to think of who Kratos is. There's just becoming a lot for my old man brain to keep track of.
Yoink! What was yours is now mine. Bye-bye.
The Tonfa? Oh, does the Incarnon do things? Incarnon gives one of its evolves things give you more parkour velocity? It jumped 140 meters straight up in the air. Hissed 140 meters in the air and didn't get wet. Incredible. Ah, I see. That's what I got. Bolt. I remember trying my absolute damnedest to make this one good. I remember thinking that like Atlas could be good with a 3 walls thing, and it didn't fucking happen. Like you couldn't, because enemies would just walk through the walls. I'm gonna try it again.
If lost upon the plains outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Thank you, Ortis. I fucking I don't have an intensify on? Interesting. There we go. Alright, time to put on another mod. Let's go, dude. Sprint speed and parkour velocity. Hell yeah. Trying to find overalls that fit. Good luck. There's like 07. I have a friend that mains Atlas. The only two in existence that have mained Atlas at any point in their lives. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Like half the fun for me is just like learning. If I ever get to a point where I really just like want to know everything about it, I will probably just like go to the wiki and then find like one new thing and be like, oh, okay, all right. I'll put it together eventually. Also, let me go plug in my phone. I'll be back. I'm returned. It's actually so incredibly rare to see like anyone try and play Atlas outside of just like leveling him up. It almost it feels like he is mastery fodder, and I'm sad. He's fun. I used to have a Logitech rebind.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must
That would change the right click to ability 1.
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
And then Logitech G Hub updated to be fucking unusable. So that keybind's gone. Oops. Used to be so much work to get to work well. He probably still is, honestly. He probably still isn't as great, but like there's more work for him, or there's more going for him now that he no longer needs a stat stick. But also I need to know if that actually stops people. I need to know if like people can just like walk around this. Come here. Wait, I don't think you can. You know, petrified bulwarks? Okay, that didn't really show me what it is that I need. Punch has its own combo counter. Yep. Yeah, the combo counter has been in for like quite a while. Which is a part of the reason why I thought that I believe that you could do so much damage to make like everything that doesn't work with Atlas like inconsequential. Like, times 9 molt damage.
Proceed and prepare.
Nice. Then there are like a couple of there was like a tertiary system that with the damage with like the damage 3.0 coming out and making impact not a terrible shit awful damage type. Like that also helps. Now it's just okay. You'll get like almost every single faction in the game having damage resistance to impact. For your base damage doesn't suck nuts. The 3-hit combo thing. Like it still technically is a 3-hit combo thing. It also always had the combo counter there at the middle of the screen. It used to not do that. But then they updated it one time and then they made it add in like a combo counter. You still had like the 3-punch system. But that combo counter has been there for a very, very long time. Definitely like in the stat stick era. I don't think they changed it significantly enough. Like I think it's largely been like that almost all the time. I know that there was like at some point on his release it didn't have the melee combo counter system. Then I think like maybe the very next update at some point, because I remember that melee combo counter being there for a very long time. I also know that I used to run with mods that would reduce the combo counter time. So it was not there at all. Not there for very long. They possibly made it more forgiving. They might have also changed like the bulwark thing. Also insane how the rumbled augment from Conclave made its way into part of Atlas's moveset. We were seeing rumbled and it's like, wait, hang on a minute. Why doesn't he have that in the game? Because Conclave's not part of the game. Nobody conclaves. Why is the cool augment in the game? All right, they don't seem to be able to walk around this bulwark. Good, good. They don't seem to be able to just simply walk through it.
Mission complete.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
That's a normal melee combo for the fist. Scaling a melee combo duration in Neuramon. Ah. So now it interacts with focus stuff. Ah. Okay. That it did not do. It used to only interact with like generic shit because it was an ability. I see. Which means I need to take another look at Naramon. And I also need to get back to the Plains of Eidolon so I can finally like get the last 2 crystals that I need in order to unbind Tenno school things. But I don't want to look at my operator. I want to look at my drifter. I just don't want to see him on screen. I don't want to acknowledge his existence.
I think I have something of yours.
You know? You probably know. We're so fucking back, dude. It's so nice. So nice to be a punch guy again.
Okay, you're looking for the mainframe.
One of my
It's
first
critical
capturas
that you
was
deliver
with
to that
Atlas.
location.
Yogurt with melty chocolate. Ooh. Nice. Anyone else remember the old star chart? I remember the beta star chart, dude. I remember the one with fucking with the planets and the circly modes around them. I remember.
Wakey, wakey.
Aw, man. I got grab. Flame. Having the mod abilities. Having abilities as mod cards, yeah. Abilities with skill trees.
Growing in power, friend. Stop me if you can. While you still can.
In a way, the new star chart, the star chart we currently have is just a modified version of the old star chart. The aberrant star chart was the real freak.
Your target is the reactor.
Super jump on Excalibur. Stamina gauge. You had to move abilities. You had to equip your abilities. Yes. Way back when we had 2 more mod slots. Mod our Warframes. And then you had to choose your abilities to equip. So you could absolutely, totally, completely run a game. You could run multiple different games with just an entirely unskilled, unability Warframe. And there were like so many like abilities that were just like throwaways for Warframes. It was like, yeah, you just don't run switch teleport or decoy on Loki. Just run radial disarm and invisibility. Oh, often you would not see decoys or switch teleports on Loki's. I could probably count on like one hand how many times I have cast switch teleport on Loki in my entire 3,500 hours of playing Warframe, with Loki being my most played Warframe of all time. Kind of the same with Nova. Like you would only run molecular prime and the null star, so you get the damage reduction, and you would get the one ability that matters on her, just like immediately like prime up a whole field and blow them up. That was pretty much all that you needed. Excalibur, nobody ran super jump. I forget what his super ability was. He had like radio blind, slash dash, super jump, and radial swords or something like that. I think radial swords used to be his ultimate, and they moved it to like his 3 ability. It used to be a 4-tier ability. Now it's a tier 3 ability. The power creeping of the face of Warframe. For his super jump was super. I think it was his 2 ability. Could be wrong. Because it's both been a while, and also I just like didn't use Excalibur. I thought Excalibur was lame because the game said that he was for beginners. It was like nerds. Only nerds use him. Only little idiot babbies use him. I'm no beginner. I'm not a baby. I don't play on easy mode. I don't need no Excalibur. You know, Excalibur's just like super fucking good. Reese. There it is. That was really cool, like a sword robot, then saw Mag was a mage robot. Yeah. Now we actually have a mage robot. This is true. Took them long enough. I remember Volt being the mage guy. Dude, there was a time whenever Volt was one of the starter frames. I started playing after that time. The time that I started playing was whenever the starter frames were Excalibur, Mag, Loki. And Loki was my starter frame. But there was a time before that where the starter frames were Excalibur, Mag, Bolt. And then they just went back to it.
Ordis
Never lived down
and is therefore
not having
reluctant to
Excalibur
allow
Prime.
animals on board. In
You'll
Ordis'
live.
experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
I believe.
Saddle up.
There's a Vortex, there we go. Upgrade. Now, I can buy these from Eleanor, right? Bolt was the only nuke frame back then. You can make the argument with Ember. And maybe Oberon.
Mine. Said there's a dump, but it's my dump.
I like this guy. He makes me smile. Yeah, old World on Fire. Honestly, bring it back. I miss it. New Ember is She's allowed to live. But what did it cost us? But at what cost? We already have AFK frame with Zaku. We had AFK frame with Octavia. All you had to do was just like press the decoy button like every 45 seconds. We have so many AFK frames. We have so many options. And I could finally replace Equinox as the low-level exterminate runner. I'll even take like the nerfs of only able to line of sight and things that are directly in front of you. Max HP up whenever equipped with more than 3 shields in Night Rain. Honestly, you could probably actually do multiple shields because of the passive abilities that the shields might offer. So it's not unlikely. It's not unfeasible. It's not impossible. Sundowner build, true. A shame that he has like the best theme in the game. Don't tell your wife you loved Ember Heirloom. Don't worry, the fucking weird ass chicken is safe with me. The fucking Sander Cohen ass goofy chicken thing. You can enjoy what you like. Sleep well. Have a good one. I have like 14 different Advils and 3 beers. Jerk it twice. You'll be alright, I believe. Tell my wife. Hello. I understand this reference. I get this reference. I understand that it is a reference. But I can't remember where. Is this a Naked Gun reference? I love those edits of Leslie Nielsen in something else. Neutral planet from Futurama. Damn. I'm a fool. I'm uncultured. I'm a swine. I'm a barbarian. Naked Gun Mass Effect edits are good. Yep. I recently watched the Leslie Nielsen in Resident Evil 2, and like the one where he just like has his arm like keeps stretching. The absurdist comedy. They keep getting me. They keep knowing what it is that I'm about. They keep knowing that I just want to see whimsy in the world. That not all humor has to be references and dunking on things. It could just be being goofy. Detroit Become Human. I do have that one queued up on my watch later list. I haven't watched it, but it is like I do have a tab of it open. I'll probably watch it after stream. Anytime you can just make a blanket fort. This is true. Nothing's stopping you. You can just make a fortress out of things. You can just go out and make things. I live upon
the mountain,
and it's full of people that just love Ford and cars and think that cars are a way of life, and if you aren't like sucking tailpipe, then there's something critically wrong with you. And I took a bicycle out. I started using my bicycle to commute to work, so I would like bicycle up and down like every single day. And I don't know, just the belief that like, yeah, you know what, I just fucking can. Why not? Remember that you have the ability to just do shit. And in the words of Shia LaBeouf, just fucking do it. I was actually very sad whenever that became a meme. Like, oh, that's such like actually genuinely good advice. Just fucking do it. Need a slur for car lovers? I always call them car cucks. Or coffin wheelers.
Wakey, wakey.
Search of Henry Ford. Henry Ford out here trying to get minorities out. And then we finally got him. Like just a little guy out in rural somewhere the fuck Idaho. And he says, "Yep, you know what? The minorities, they're the problem." Like of course the people upon
the mountain
would love someone like Henry Ford. Of course they would worship him. Just to incite car arguments. Arguments? Pretty good. Portmanteau. Nice. Solid. Clean. The amount of shit that I can probably link back to car dependency will make me look like a fucking conspiracy theorist. But I truly believe it with all my heart. I think that probably makes me still a conspiracy theorist, but you know, whatever. Middle of bumfuck Idaho. Left is where Jesus left his sandals. I was having a small conversation with one of my coworkers the other day, and I was telling him like, yeah, I really appreciate being able to take a government vehicle whenever I go to work and whenever I'm working, because I really don't want to work on my car like at all. And like he said, like, yeah, I know you work this job and you just start hating cars. And I looked him dead in the fucking face and like, no, you don't understand. You do not hate cars the way that I do. And I went with like a small bullet list of like 5 things, and I think he was scared. I don't think that he was ready. You were looking at me. What were your most used weapons? Dread. And the Merlock, the normal one, because the syndicates weren't out at the time. And Orthos Prime. Those were my 3 most used weapons for a very, very long time. I got all 3 of them like around the time MR3 was around. Or sorry, I got all 3 of them around the time I was a MR9, I didn't really care for like leveling up my mastery rank at all. I just like wanted to play the video game. I just wanted to enjoy moving around in the video game. I just liked playing the video game a bit, and I wasn't about getting bigger, higher mastery. So I just used those three for a long while. And also at the time, Dread was like one of the best weapons. Because of all the slash proc that it could do. And all the armor ignoring that it can do. You just go in viz, headshot, and that was it. They're done. Back here in Paris, you know, you can just drive or to be able to do literally anything else while you travel. Insane how that is. Like, I would rather have a 40-minute bus ride where I can just like doom scroll on my phone than have a 20-minute car ride where I'm just driving, where I'm only allowed to like listen to books and shit, where I'm only allowed to just like don't even have a interface on the radio. That I can just feel around. It's all screens and touch screens and shit. Like, no, you have to focus on that shit as well. Me when you were in college, I definitely had like a 2-hour commute, like near the end of scam college, and it was like very, very bad. And there have been like a couple of days, more than one day, where I very nearly fell asleep at the wheel on the interstate. Because I had to get up so damn early in the morning. And I was not ready for it. And driving tired is, I think it's more dangerous than driving drunk. Ballerina cappuccino TikToks while you move from city to city. I'm glad that I technically do have a TikTok where I have attempted to upload multiple things, but I don't know, I never keep up with it because, again, I'm very bad with daily tasks. That sudden, oh wait, fuck, you're driving, did you run a red light? I definitely fell asleep at a red light. Like, I was the first one, like in the queue for the light to turn green, and then the light turned green and I didn't know because I was fucking mini sleeping. I was nodding off, and then the guy behind me honked his horn. Like, oh yeah, shit, right, I need to drive. Like, I would rather be able to take a 2-hour bus ride that I can take a nap on than a 2-hour car drive that I cannot nap on. I'm supposed to like fucking drive that.
Start by removing the coolant cells.
On that car honk me, true. I was in critical sleep debt. The car RS was trying to get me, knocking down my door.
It's been too long.
God damn it.
Growing in power, friend. Stop me if you can. Well, you still can.
Once more on the most unoptimized Kuva Lich getter. We're in here forever. An actual 3-hour lich. Once again.
Bullet cell destroyed.
I'll figure out the true formula eventually. So the true way of getting liches to show me their secrets, reveal themselves. Night City has public transport. Technically true. Whenever Cyberpunk 2077 first launched, it definitely didn't. Well, not player accessible, at least.
Now is your chance to
Like,
complete
players
the
could not get on the
sabotage.
train.
Use whatever you can to make sure it
But I thought that it was
works
really
well.
fucking funny that the Cyberpunk anime, Edge Runners, it had a lot of train scene in it. Like, huh, Clearly a Japanese studio. Night City having public transportation makes sense. No, it doesn't. Sorry, Canadian, sit this one out. The American that lives in the dystopia is talking. The American that lives in the fucking country that has only one city in like all of 50 states that has any sort of semi-decent active public transportation would like to sit you down and say no, it doesn't. You can only micro-tax them. You can definitely tax them in multiple other ways and still not provide an actual service. There are many things. There are tech pros. The tech pros will just make a bigger car. Because the perception of public transportation is that it's only for the disgusting and the poor, and the poor are also disgusting. You don't want to be one of the poors. The poors are not something that you want to be. So nobody will take public transportation. Also because like you'll have this entire misinformation campaign on like the incredible dangers of public transportation and how only like fucking Satanists will use public transportation. Only them damn commies will use public transportation. Need to widen the highways. And there actually was a recent vote in the city that I live in to widen the interstate. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I voted specifically against this. Nobody listened. Was nobody paying attention? Has nobody been paying attention to any sort of study that has happened? Where they say that like, yes, the problem is here. The solution is not to widen the highways. Specifically, not to widen the highways. All the petitions. Yeah. Well, I see that you don't like this. How about we make how about we do a worse version? How about we do it even harder? We're not going to do what it is that we initially claimed that we wanted to do. Yippee! We're going to make it even worse version. No! There was much non-rejoicing.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
All right.
Naughty, naughty.
Did I hit him with? No, I did not hit him with. Draw first. Well, we're probably gonna have to fight him 2 more times. Love that film.
I claim this territory in the name of yours truly.
He has excellent public transportation. Where you hear people suggest cutting it with don't serve nice things. Every single time that I hear about like
This is a rescue
the
mission.
Netherlands
We need
trying
to
to
find and
cut back
liberate
on
the
like
hostage before
bicycle
harm comes
infrastructure,
to
I'm just like,
them.
what the fuck is wrong with everyone? Like that is one of the best things that they've got going for their entire city, their entire country, really. It's like, stop that. Do you are the people voting for these changes? Were they there in the 90s whenever Netherlands was in fact about as full of car shit as the United States? And then they spent like a good decade like restructuring their entire city
Rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
and realized that it was just better. Got him. Clotheslined him. A world where Europe is a huge econo-military force and the bubble never burst in Japan. And you have like a more European and Japanese mindsets. Whilst also having the self-centeredness of the American-made person trying to shoot for dreams in a Las Vegas, New York City. What even is it here? I've never taken that route before. What's going on in this room? What is this place? I don't understand. I don't get it. Place in your hometown got 60k euro from the EU to open a tanning salon. That's insane, actually, because there's I also have a place in my hometown that used to be a pizza salon or a pizza parlor, but then it became a tanning salon, and it still is a tanning salon. I don't like this I don't like this implication. Like, were they bought out by a European company? And it's just been a tanning salon. That I don't see anybody going in there, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's actually just a money laundering front. Like, I have not seen anyone go in for a tan. Like, it just exists. Well, you can always tell whenever a business exists in a corpse of a Pizza Hut. Back when pizza style, as opposed to now homogenized, business chic, accessibility, minimalism. It's just like monocolored shit. Bring back weird ass mascots. I'm ready for Ronald McDonald to come back. I don't care if we get another set of clown murders. I need Ronald McDonald to return. If there's like any one good thing about McDonald's, it will be Ronald McDonald and the weird mascot family.
Wallet feeling a little light, friend?
Even towns need to have mascots. Bring them back. My Atlas so old you can see the steel meridian symbol on him.
This is a
Japanese
mobile
model,
defense
yes
mission.
sir, yes sir.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
More mascots than people, more mascots than newborn children at least. It's like make something unique to identify with your city. Give them something to rally about. Give them a little guy to represent themselves. Like literally anything. Just bring them back. I need them. Hometowns and mascot is a fucking tower. A decal, a symbol. Get the tower creature. That goes into football stadiums with a 5,000 gallon hat like Dugsdale Dimmadome. And the hat itself is the tower. Dugsdale Dimmadome, home of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. You know the people would be about it. Excuse me, why do we have prosecutors spawning in?
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. This will only get more difficult. Get to a
I don't remember whenever prosecutors were first
Prepare for
announced,
resistance.
and they were like, alright, they're gonna be really hard to beat. And then, like, I was, oh, okay, alright, shit, they're gonna be really hard to beat, so I prepared for them, and then they were like the fucking easiest thing. I was like, holy shit. I was lied to. And now they're insignificant. I forget, like, entirely what it is that they were added for. Well, they were probably just like a tutorial for, like, damage types and whatnot, but, like... Why? Why do they exist? For what quest? What purpose? Also insane how my second college, their icon is a tower as well. Mr. Leaf, sir, you're gonna have to stop being me. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop being me. We're starting to run into the parallels problem. Like, there's no unique experience in the world. There is no unique individual. I have to ask you to stop that. How is it a tower? Second college is just a tower. Their iconography, the thing that they put on like promotional material, the thing that they decided to set up and stuff, it was a tower.
Area completed. Move on.
And I do believe that we technically do have a mascot, or we at least like if anyone cares about the mascots, it's generally just like looking at the mascot for the sports teams at the local school system. I think I have technically 2 mascots, but it has been so incredibly long since I've actually seen a mascot about. Like, not even like a pizza sign spinner. I did, however, see the local cheerleading team like advertising for car washes. Like, ha! Look at you. Look at the people saying that they want to have a clean car. Why would they take care of their cars? Fucking morons. Your car being clean or not does not affect its performance. Stop giving a shit. It's for your own benefit. The sooner you stop caring about the quality of your car, it's kind of like a hardwood floor. Instead of worrying forever about it being scuffed, just scuff the shit out of it once. And you realize that it never mattered in the first place. And you're set free.
But we did it. Mission complete.
Yoink! What was yours is now mine. Bye-bye.
Lich, I beseech thee, fight me. Fight me.
What?
Immediately cut him off. We don't need to hear him. I do miss the Vacor Marelock. Just thinking about like how fucking cool the Marelock is, and then how many times I tried to make the Grinlock work in this game. It's like, nope. Some guns are just too shit to be salvaged. Like, that shit needs a ribbon and an Incarnon in order for it to exist at this stage. Like, nah, dude. That ain't it. Where do I keep getting my health back from? I keep seeing my health, like, drop down, like, 2, and then shoot back up. I'm like, hang on a minute. Where am I getting the health recovery from? Excuse me? I don't think I have Arcane Victory equipped. Oh, he wasn't dead yet. Oops. There we go. Are bombard enemies and napalm enemies still the most fearsome because you can't see shit You can't see whenever it is that they're going to attack. And then their projectiles just like, can't see them. And then their AoE damage you can't see. You just kind of get clipped out of fucking nowhere. And you're done for. I really should work on like a video. I think I can put like a video into words now. And I'm starting to feel it. I'll just have to work on it. But I apparently might actually have all of like next week off. I might be terrified. Like spend every single one of my days in a horrific agony of not being sure if I'm going to get called in or not. Damn, it feels nice to punch things again. Like, nothing was really stopping me from punching things before, but like... feels good. Feels good now, somehow. Like, I'm free with the knowledge of knowing that I can just, use my Ack and Brunt, or I can use my Vapor sight on, like one of my two weapons that I'm in love with. Especially knowing that Sidon has the melee Doughty. How does one pronounce that fucking arcane? There's no pronunciation guide. There are multiple ways that the particular arrangement of letters can be said. It makes no gosh darn sense. But knowing that spears are back on the menu, boys, great.
Something of yours.
I think it is. I don't think I have any statuses on my Ack and Brunt. I think I really do just have it like purely slash.
All set. Service your weapons.
Yeah, I pretty much have it just slash. Good. Cool. Back to the spears. All right, time to figure out what the order of these damn things are. I'm gonna have to fight this guy like 2 more times, aren't I? going to be here for a while. And by we, I mean like me. And by for a while, I mean not that long, because I have to go to work eventually. By eventually, I mean like in an hour or so. Leave my towers alone. Leave my blue things alone. They're mine. I stole them fair and square. And steal them back. Don't do the fucking Guild Wars 2 camp flipping thing on me. I wish I got more into World versus World. Genuinely is like such a cool idea. And I never did much of it. The most I ever used a World vs. World for was like leveling up alt characters. And it was cool that you could. As opposed to just I don't know, launching up World of Warcraft and then running through the same like 10 zones. Like any other leveling up in an MMO. Where you just like go through the same zones. Like, once again, yet another, like, Guild Wars 2 design that I wish, other MMOs would emulate. Be allowed to go places. Have a variety of shit. Roping Misty and Possum to re-experience it, so be welcome to do that. Hell yeah. There was one mod for World of Warcraft, Project Ascension, that seemed really cool, and I played it for a little bit. And by for a little bit, I mean like I got to like level 5 in it, and then I got distracted by something else, and then I didn't go back to it. But Project Ascension was like you could level into any other class at a time. So you could multi-class everything. It was pretty sick. New prep for its housing. I would just play Demon Hunter and want to do mythic dungeons. So if I'm giving you ads, like you keep getting World of Warcraft advertisements. They think that you're the target audience. Like yes, we can get this one to be recruited into a fucking the WoW raid. We can get the monthly subscription out of this one. I am getting closer and closer to wanting to play Final Fantasy 14. It's becoming more and more real, just like going back and playing Final Fantasy 14 again, going through and doing the new game plus, like the essential rereading of the plot,
What was yours is now mine.
so that I know what's going on.
Mine. Said there's a dump, but it's my dump.
His cheeriness will make me smile.
Do you have?
I like listening to him be angry and happy at the same time. Love me a cheerful villain. Classic. Not seen often enough. We'll never have another villain quite like the dragon from Dragon's Dogma. It simply just won't happen. Not even in the remake of it, Dragon's Dogma 2. Which I do kind of want to go back and play a little bit of, because I need to know if it runs better. Ascension, wow, they keep promoting. Including myself, I guess. They promote so hard that somebody who didn't even know that, like, Warframe could be, or sorry, not Warframe, but, World of Warcraft could be modded, knew of it. I thought, hey, you know, I'll give it a shot, sure, that seems cool, seems neat. I'm actually struggling to think like how long ago that actually was. Like what all changed about it. Well, I'll never know what changed about it because I didn't know what like there was to begin with. I just thought that the choose like Maple Story style level into other classes. That wasn't Maple Story. Maybe that could have been Ragnarok. Or like multi-class as much as you like, build whatever kind of fucking character you want. That got me. That got me in. It's like, yeah, you're not sure. Wish Maple Story updated to not shit. You're asking a whole lot. You're asking a whole lot of a video game to be not shit. You know how impossible that is? How else are like... Why else can you explain the gamers being so incredibly upset at literally everything all the time? Yes, you have to run in modern resolutions. No, you get 800 by 600. You get the well-balanced, curated experience of running in the intended resolution that the game is meant to be played in. Old school RuneScape sort of shit. Why do you make everyone play old Nexon games? I'm trying to think of like what games I did play from Nexon. I'm struggling. The name is familiar, but I'm just like, maybe if I ever paid attention to like any of the splash screens growing up, maybe I would be able to tell, but like I don't know. Definitely like more than one. Which ones they were, I don't know. Trying to think of like Guild Wars 2 is technically a Korean MMO because I think ArenaNet is a Korean company, or they were bought by a Korean publisher or something. Mabinogi. I know Mabinogi. And I know Dungeon Fighter Online, if only because of DNF Duel. I remember DNF Duel being announced, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's Marvel vs. Capcom." I see that. I see fucking Ranger in there. I see Dante Rainstorm in there. That's sick.
I think I have something of yours.
I know if DNF is cross launcher, probably. I don't see why it wouldn't. Ooh. But I remember looking at a DFO on Steam. I was like, "Hey, hang on a minute. That looks like an actual video game. That looks like a real video game. I wasn't expecting a real video game from a Korean MMO." Like, hold up a second.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
Exxon moved to Japan? I mean, if you could move to Japan, wouldn't you? Like, if it became a viable option for you, wouldn't you? Like what? Why wouldn't you? What shocks me is that if I moved to Japan, I would still be paying American tax. Being South Korean would maybe change opinions on that. Yeah, I'm aware. But also, like, it's been a while. It's been a while. I know the Japanese Warframes, but like, you know, it's been a while. And maybe they just won't. Maybe just like they got a better deal. Like that is that, and this is money. The business calls. Me and Rachel talk about that so much. Yeah, it's kind of some turbo shit. Fucking for real, dude.
Stop me when you had the chance. Now I'm top of the food chain, and you're lunch.
Can't think of any other country that does that. No other country does that. You can't think of another country that does that because there are none. The United States is the only country that has expats pay for both their home country and also United States taxes. It used to be not the case like 20 or something years ago, like 10 odd years ago or something, where it was like some like M country somewhere. But they changed that.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can.
You get to keep your healthcare so long as you keep visiting Canada. How do they check that? Did you say like a passport? Like have you crossed the border multiple times in this year? The doctor's visits, doctor's notes. Finally passed the general coverage for a healthcare thing. Happy for you. Love that. Fun. Incredible work. Nice to hear. Good job. Love hearing about your increasing dental care. Fantastic. Nice to hear that, quoth the American, who is Canadian friend. Happy for you. Meanwhile, I haven't gone to a dentist in like a little over a year. Because I couldn't afford dental insurance anymore. I was no longer on a plan because of my dental insurance being tied to work, my place of employment, and I missed open enrollment. So I've had like a full year of not being insured by health, and I've gone a full year in a car wreck. After the car wreck, I was asked like, "Hey, do you want to go to the hospital?" Like, no. No, I do not want to go to the fucking hospital. Do not get me in there. Also, don't call an ambulance. I'll walk it out. Changed general coverage and split before the insurance kicked in.
Our intel suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home.
I'm actually not all that concerned about not having dental care at the moment because, like, I take good care of my teeth. My visits to the dentist are always nice.
Can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
$350 on an exploded tooth repair. Yeah, actually, generally not bad. Don't know what it would cost here, so I don't really have a frame of reference other than like it costing $40,000 birth a child in the United States, somewhere around there. I think my baby brother was talking about it. Every single time Rachel's at that time of the month where it's like, I want a baby, just like show her a recent hospital bill for a maternity ward. Get her to come to school here, then she can get coverage through, and also in education. Nothing but wins. Love to see it. Come on. And then we can work on the next thing of making impreg real. One history YouTuber's wife for that. Why would I need to talk with a historian about this? I need to speak with a geneticist and multiple mad scientists and insane engineers. Oh, right. The hostages can die. They can just do that. How about I give them a gun? Exposing him to impreg fix. And she's a scientist. There's definitely a huge, massive amount of Omegaverse people that would very much be into STEM, but like they're out of the resources, right? So I need to accumulate resources. Shit. We need to put up a railing there. So somebody doesn't like, so some weird clone doesn't just fall the fuck off again.
My sector, friend. Time to pay the idiot tax.
Big Dark Eldar, one of the two factions capable of impreg. I'm still not quite sure which faction that would be, because I haven't like looked at how any of them play. Like orcs are up there, sure, because I know that they have everything. Like their entire game plan to just roll as many dice as possible.
Under a long-distance artillery barrage for several days. I've traced the attack back to an experimental cannon on the Queen's fortress. Break in and silence the gun. The fortress
Unless
entrance
you'll
is
often
heavily
find
reinforced.
sub-factions in the
You'll need
factions.
that multicoil to
That's
destroy
hardly
it.
an issue. That's hardly a problem. I don't know about issue. I don't know about problems. That sounds just like more options for me, my guy. I get to be I get to like do the actual joke of two Christians encounter each other in like one segment of their life is like, oh, so what kind of Christian are you? And then just like keep going through different dominions and different factions until they have a slight, very incredibly slight disagreement, and then one throws the other off the cliff. Elmo filled it, yeah. Me and the big door. If you could turn your front door into just like this gigantic gothic wooden architecture, would you do it? Would you have a 10-foot tall door, or a fucking 15-foot tall door? How big is too big? At what point do we just decide that, you know what? We can no longer manage the doors. The door is simply too large. Like whenever you put a TV down very low. No, TV too high. You set up a TV far too high. Like why? How are you gonna access the composite cables? How are you gonna get to the shit in the back? TV at height level at the most. Sorry, head height level at the most. There was a word that I forgot in that sentence. The peanut butter brain is devolving. Fucking hate the high wall TVs. Well, I'll have you know that there is a subreddit called TV Too High, and they are like to agree with you. I never really had much of a strong opinion about it one way or the other, but like I don't know. I saw that TV Too High Reddit and it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe they got a point. The only reason why your TV would be this high is if you're in a sports bar. And you got the game going on. And all the denizens of the bar should be allowed to see it. Dentist office? Yes. It's like other public places where people are going to be sitting around and waiting. Like multiple places or multiple people in a single place. TV high. Not over the fucking stairs. Not in like some of the most deranged TV placements that one could possibly think of. No, I've had like primed reach on my my primed fists, but I'm not quite sure if it actually does help with the explosion radius or not, because I've not done it without the primed fist or the primed reach. But I'm pretty sure it does, considering how there's like a whole stat on the menu for it. think the telemetry system will be okay without me. I don't think I need to defend it, actually. I don't think that the Grineer are dumb enough to blow up their own infrastructure. I can call their bluff.
Done. The cannon's telemetry has been reconfigured. Return to the cannon and pull the trigger.
I wonder how many old games I could play in Japanese. Like the
Direct hit. The galleon has been obliterated.
the ones that
Now
don't have
return to the
waypoints and
telemetry
markers.
system and make sure the cannon stays silent.
Or how many games I could play in general without knowing
Commission.
the language at all.
Useless now. The Grineer will think long and hard before trying to use this weapon again.
Shepard could play all of Fire Emblem 4. Yeah. Like at some point you can really just like mash your way through stuff. Like you don't actually really need to understand like a lot of the finer things in most video games. You don't really need to like know the language to know a video game.
What was yours is now mine.
Oh, stretch. Dude, I got some cheese and crackers. I got my cheese and cracker snacks. $60. I'm out here living the high life with my $60 cheese and crackers.
Truly.
Scans show Grineer are harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuva catalysts.
That is true.
Predictable.
It is a
Grineer have shut down
amount
the
of money
environmental
for
systems,
some cheese cubes
sending
and crackers
modified life support capsules.
for like a
Use
snack.
these to sustain your environment.
I mean, granted, I also got like a non-bread and a cheese dip. I think the non-bread might have been like the multiplier. Like it does, like a food item that doesn't really cost anything, but like multiplies the amount in your cart. So you have to go and get it like by itself. It has like a 24-hour cooldown or something, so you can't just like buy it separately. Like go to a store, grab all your other things, then buy it. No, you have to spend like the full day going through to the grocery store to get that one item. The controller keeps flashing. Why does it do that? Oh yeah, it's because my Warframe controller color thingy, controller link, whatever the fuck, making my PS4 controller flash anything. Why am I only just now noticing that? My PS4 controller's been plugged in this entire time. Annoying. It is. Oh, I died. Hee. It would be something that could be cool, but I hate it whenever like something takes control of my fucking keyboard colors. I care a little less about the controller colors, but my fucking keyboard controllers or my mouse and keyboard colors. I want them to stop. I want them to stop immediately and forever. I don't want that technology to go any further. Because last time I had to reset my my keyboard colors, it was a whole fucking process of trying to find a color scheme modifying program. It was a full process. I think I eventually just kind of almost replaced my keyboard. But I don't think that the problem was actually fully resolved until like I did a full reinstall of Windows. Now I just do my best to not find another one of those games that has that color program or whatever the fuck. For a minute, then it sucked because it was always broken. It's always broken. It never works. It's never functioning. And it's always very intrusive to my eyes.
Now that we're warmed up, what's next?
Why do they spawn a thrall over here? What the hell's going on here? Dude, I don't know how it's like how it keeps slipping my mind, but apparently animated Homestuck. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, it looks cool, but like, I'm terrified. I'm not ready for a resurgence of a Homestuck community. I think that could possibly be like one of the worst things that happens to the internet.
I think I have something of yours.
Like it exists now.
There is a large platoon of Grenadier
Oh, hopefully
Marines
that.
stationed here. Leave
I'm
no
looking
one
over the
standing
clock and I'm seeing that I got like maybe 20 minutes left. And I'm really hoping to at least initiate the fight. I would just like to be able to get him into Proxima. I want him to be at least in the railjack. Oh no, did you ever get a half decent railjack? Because I could definitely be down for just like pulling you into a super late game railjack mission and just like letting you get all the free in-game weapons for you to build in your own dojo or whatever. Because I actually genuinely enjoy railjack. I keep enjoying the things that nobody else enjoys. Like everyone despises the railjack. Meanwhile, I'm just like, man, I want the more cool spaceship. I would be down for a more cool spaceship. Complain about content islands and then like make like maybe an update for something, and then never update it ever again. Can't believe I can't punch him through his riot shield. Can't believe I can't punch him through the invincible rampart shield. Unbelievable. Why not? I thought that I'm the punch guy. He's like Guns of Icarus. Almost. Like, it has been a while since I played Guns of Icarus. I had like I had one friend that was really into it because it was steampunk and airships. And Guns of Icarus is like a never before been done or never seen since concept that somehow just like hasn't continued. But I would like more I would like more affectionate, or not affectionate, like more affection given to God fucking damn it. Actual longest possible fucking lich creation. Because now I know what like the first one is. Now I need to finally figure out what the second and the third one are. Even though I got like all the information early. I'm going to scream. Thankfully, once I get like a. Thankfully, I only need to do this like 3 more times in order to get all the Kuva weapons. Then I never have to touch this ever again. I can just go on to Parvos and Coda, which are like 10,000 times easier. And I also get a little pet with Parvos. I should also take a look at Guns of Icarus. See what it's been up to. See how it's doing. Yeah, I think that should be it for me for today. I'll take one more look at this. See the full fucking line of things. Did I actually not modify? Did I not change the? That's on me. Oops. Turns out I've been wasting the past like fucking 40 minutes. Oops, teehee. Yeah, that's it for me for today. I gotta get ready to go to work. Thanks for coming in. Stopping by.